Hi there, it's Lone Wolf of Territories Grid, and today I'm going to be showing you something that Max showed me. Thank you, Maximus, one of our grid users. And Happy New Year. Okay. And Happy New Year to everybody, because it's January the 1st, 2024. The year of the wolf. It's not, it's the year of something else. Anyway, don't know why I said that. So I'm going to go through a few things. We're going to go through this, how to make mesh models without really knowing what you're doing in terms of mesh models. So basically, this is something called Meshy.ai, and if you go to Meshy.ai, it's a free account, and you can actually just type stuff in, like here, where I've typed in create. You can see it says create a wolf statue on a column like Nelson's column under. They obviously didn't know what Nelson's column was like. Out of the 4 that it did one with 2 tails, which was a bit awkward. This one's pretty good. This one was a bit weird, like a chess piece. But this one I really liked, and so I got it to refine it. So this will take some time. So they give you a bunch of free credits to try things out. So once it's done, okay, I did try a theatre, but I'll show you that in a minute because it was a bit not that brilliant. Once it's done, click download, and it says download FBX assets. So go to that one. Now, obviously, that will cost you 20 credits. Download, you come, and I'll just do open. I'm just going to save that, extract it to my downloads folder. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to some software called Blender, which you can get for free. Don't be too scared because you don't have to do much with it. These models are pretty good. Blender, so I'm going to grab that like this. Okay, and I'm going to delete this box here now. I've extracted that zip file, so I'm going to go to import, and I'm going to go to FBX. Where is it? FBX, there it is, FBX file. Go to downloads, I'm going to find, this is what I exported. Now I know I'm going quite quick, but you can go back through the video. And here's my little wolf. He looks pretty good. He looks, I mean, it's going to look much better when it's textured. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to export it to Collada format, because that's what Second Life need. That's that one there, Collada. Blender is free, by the way, so just make sure I'm in the right folder. Okay, and operator presets. Good. This one, operator presets. Okay, so normally Second Life Opensim appears there, but I'm going to do it manually. Oh, hang on. No, that's the wrong thing. Is that the right thing? Okay, first thing I'm going to do is select all. Call that last thing. I don't know what was going on there. File, export, Collada, operator presets. There it is. So go for static because it's not a rigged item, and it automatically fills all this in. I'm going to make sure I'm in my downloads folder, and I'm going to put it in that folder there. So I'll call it untitled, it doesn't have to be. So make sure this is on, copy, only use it like that, and I've exported it. Now go into Opensim, into Firestorm, which I'm not in yet. I do apologise. So you will notice while we're flying in, there's some updates to the website. It's a new look and feel. I'm always doing this. I always forget to be where I should be. I'm going to go back to the website anyway because I want to talk a bit about the land sales in the grid, because we've been getting a lot of land sales. So I've started to automate more stuff in terms of land sales. In fact, the whole process is pretty much automated for you. Anyway, here we go. So we're loading world now. So I've got my Blender. I've exported it to a Collada file. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get this out of the way. I hope you noticed how fast that resed. Obviously, Opensim grids. Oh, get yourself back. Right, Lone. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now upload that mesh, and I'm going to show you the settings I'm going to use. So upload mesh model. Now this is running on my server is Linux Mint. My operating system is Linux Mint, but it'll be pretty much the same for Windows. So there's my DIE file. Wait a second, there it is. It's pulled it in. And I'm going to go over to upload options. I'm going to go include textures, okay, because there are textures with it. There, as you can see, it's put the textures in to create my wolf statue, which is what I actually wanted. I'm quite excited about this. I'm going to change the name to wolf statue. Now, actually, you don't have to do anything else, okay. Calculate weights and feed. Give it a second. Talk to the servers. Upload. People have told me that this is really fast. I don't know or how it works on other grids or how fast it is. Okay, now it's uploaded this craziness. Okay, this is actually the texture goes with it. Now I'll port this out. And he's a bit small, really. I wanted him a little bit bigger. Stretch. Hey, that's quite cool. Let me just edit that. So I'm going to make some changes to it here, to the texture. I'm going to add, if I make it high shiny, okay, then I can't see the texture. So what I'm going to do, I want to make a normal map and a specular map. But now this is the extra bit. If you don't need to do this, don't worry. You can ignore this and scroll on to the bit where I talk about our new land sales. I really like that. Okay, so let me go into GIMP. Now, if you've got Photoshop and you know how to use it, which is, I don't. I tried Photoshop, honestly, but I have to run it on a Windows machine, and this is Linux, so I'm going to open that texture map. So go to Downloads, and what I'm going to do is create a normal map and a shiny map for here. So texture, that's the one. Okay, so open. Now, it looks crazy, but the grid will understand it. So now I'm going to go to Filters, and I'm going to render map, decor, web. It's here somewhere, honestly. Normally I can find it. I want to make a normal map. Generic? Normal map. There it is. It's under generic. Sorry about that. This is another free piece of software. I normally take the scale up to about 20. Okay. And that makes a blue weirdness. So I'm just going to save that. Export as, we'll call it Wolf Normal 1. Wolf Normal. That'll do. In the same folder. Okay, so that's my normal map. So this shows the bumpiness of the model. Now I'm going to create a shiny map. So I'm going to go mode, and I'm just going to go grayscale. Simple as that. File, export to export as wolf shiny. I've done another video on this actually, if you want more details, but it helps you to get better textures out of things. Like 3D textures. You can see a lot of those. If you go and visit Luxor on our grid, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. So I'm going to go back to here. I'm going to just upload those two images. Upload bulk this time because I want to upload a couple. Not mesh model. Sorry about this. I misclicked. I misclicked. Upload bulk. So don't forget, if you're a Second Life user, then this is all free on Wolf Territories Grid. You know, you don't have to pay for things like renaming a region. You can do it yourself. Downloads. Okay. Okay, so there's the two I've just created. Just upload those. Wait a second. Okay. There you go. Now I'm going to edit my model again. Now this is, as I said, extra stuff that you might want to do if you want to learn how to do this. So textures, wolf normal. That's the blue one. That'll add the bumpiness I need. And then shininess. I'm going to textures wolf shiny. Okay, now it doesn't look still too it looks a bit more realistic and a bit more shiny now, and you can see it reflecting the lights. Okay, now I'm going to take it a stage further. So if I edit it again on the shininess, set that to 255 and set that to 34, that makes it reflect light a bit more. Okay, and that's all you really have to do. Okay, that's just a little extra thing I added, but you can see it actually affects him in the way he looks. He looks pretty cool. Look at him reflecting the light as well. That's not bad. I mean, he's not a brilliant wolf, but so that website to start with is called meshy.ai. So worth signing up for a free account because you can basically create anything you want. Now, to give you an idea of something that didn't work so well, I created a theatre with it into the deep end. Mini theatre, okay, if I put that here. This is what I created. So it was pretty bad. It was pretty rough. And you could probably fix it with Blender and make it a bit clean and tidy. But they do upload pretty quickly straight away into Opensim or Second Life. So what that basically means is you can very easily create anything you like. So I could go here and I could go, I don't know, create a hat, a cowboy hat with a feather. Okay, and then you hit generate. I'm just doing this shortly. I'm not going to make you wait for it because it takes ages. I don't know who that is. Right, okay, so there you go. That's that. So that's the end of the tutorial on on how to use AI to generate mesh models. I think he looks rather handsome, and me, the wolf. So back to some new things on the grid. For those of you who are interested in that, Kenneth, who made a really nasty comment on one of my posts, which was promptly deleted. I'm pleased to tell you that I deleted your comment. I don't care what you think, buddy. I really don't. There are a lot of people that like what I do, so I don't really care. So if you want to buy land, first of all, create an avatar on our grid. You can do that at www.wolf-grid.com. At the top there, I'll put it in the comments. And then log in to the control panel. Okay, if you try and buy land, it says get land there. It will say, you need to be logged in. Okay, so log in as your avatar. All right, and then the second thing to do is to click on get land. And this takes you to this page. Now, there's a video that's worth watching, which is a basic introduction to the hypergrid. And then you just fill this form in here. So, I don't know, an email address. Fill this form in here. I'll just do it short for you. Happy region, happy estate. Okay, so a region name, it's just the name of the land area. So you see this area, this region is called WT Atlantic 01. Okay, and my estate is actually, if I have a lot of regions, then they go in one estate. So you can manage all the regions in that estate with certain things. And then you choose how many prims you want. You can upgrade later on. And it shows you the sterling price, the euro price, and the dollar price, yes, US dollars. If you need another currency, just use a currency converter to work it out. You can buy land on this grid wherever you are in the world. We're not that bothered. Well, we are bothered. Of course we care. So if I show 20,000, it shows the physics engine, and whether you have Podex or Globits, you can set that straight away. How many regions you want. So say 5, because let's say 4, 3 or 1. Okay, if you order more than one region, like you order 4, it might put them in a straight line, and we can make them into a square. It's not a problem. Okay, just we can move regions around once you've got your region, but the main thing is getting your region. So go to checkout, and of course then you get access to the control panel for your regions. And we're using Stripe, and you get choice of card, PayPal. You'll get Google Pay, Apple Pay. Google Pay will turn up. I'm not on an Apple device, so it won't show Apple Pay. Fill in all these details, hit the button, check out. When you do that, okay, really exciting, your region will be generated for you right there. Okay, it's right there and then in front of your eyes. The grid will go, I'm generating a region for you, and it will tell you the region's up. You're getting an email to confirm it. Give it sort of 10 minutes, because obviously it still has to, the region still has to actually generate itself, but your region will be up within about 5-10 minutes. Then you can go to the control panel, having logged in, and then you go to my regions there, and then your region will be in here somewhere. I've got all the regions. Okay, so go to this one. Okay, and you see that it'll have all these things up. You can use the AI terrain generator, so you could just click through here, choose a terrain, and then do replace terrain. You can just do as many as you like. And if I click replace terrain, the poor owner of that region will have the shock of their life as their terrain completely changes. And so, yeah, they've got 1.2 million prims. There's lots and lots of things going on here. You can actually set up a custom map ID now. So, for instance, on my home where I am now, I've actually used this, Lone Wolf's Home, which is just an image I've uploaded. So you basically upload it to the grid, and then you get the UUID. From inventory, show UUID image. You can set up managers, and the managers are able to manage this control panel. Okay, and that's really cool. There you go. Okay, so what else do I want to tell you? I think that's it, actually. I think that's it. That's the New Year message from Lone Wolf. Happy New Year, everyone. I do hope you have a really, really profitable and exciting New Year. Do come and try out our grid, because we've got a great community. We've got a community meeting next Sunday at 11 a.m. on grid time. That's about 6 or 7 p.m., something like that. On what's it called? UK time, because I'm in the UK. So do try everything out. If you've got any questions, please join our Discord group, which is here, Wolf Territories Grid Discord group. And there's lots of announcements there, and we announce things in here. There's Wolf Territories Chat, where you can actually chat to people on the grid. There's loads of people in here. Or you could join the group on the grid, which is Wolf Territories Grid Group. You can get to them, so if you go to Welcome, it's going to take you because I need you somewhere else. If you go to Welcome, Wolf Territories Welcome, and that'll be here. Zoom over there. So if you go to Wolf Territories Welcome, there's our stargates which you can use to get anywhere. There's lots of things, and you can, if you're a region owner or a landowner, you can actually edit your entries on the stargate. So if you go to Hangout, for instance, click Next, it takes you through different options. So for instance, if I want to go here, I just walk through it, and it will teleport me to that place. There we go. It always runs teleports and things a bit slower when I'm recording and streaming. I don't know why. A bit weird. So that takes you that place. There's another one, so I can just walk straight through that. It's already where I want to go. So go to Jimmy Olsen's region of Europa. Regions. He's got 9 regions on this grid. That's 9 4x4s. 144. Oh, here we go. 144. 144. Equivalent of 144 Second Life regions. Always use one of those. This is a different type of teleporter. This is actually our destination guide over here. And if you're a region owner, so when you've got your region, you can go into here. You can go to control panel, and go to add to destination guide there, and you can actually add your regions into the destination guide. It's just a matter of filling a form in, create an image, upload an image to the grid, and copy and paste the SL. I'll show you that. Hang on. I've ended up going down a little bit of a rabbit hole with this because I did make another thing about doing it. So when you upload the textures to the grid, wherever they've gone, textures, there it is. You just go to there and go to right click and copy asset UUID, and that goes in this box. It just shows it's for the in-world stuff. You grab the SL URL and everything gets sorted out. We've got loads of people putting stuff in there. Also, if you have a region and you want to put some events on, you can use our event editor, which is the same sort of thing. And all that appears not only in here, so in here, but actually, if I click it here and go to Hangout, for instance, this is a different type. You can get all these at, there you go. You can get these different teleporters at Wolf Territories Welcome. So, in fact, I'm going to go to Welcome Mountain right now, so I'm just going to walk into there. And that teleports me to Welcome Mountain. It's a cool thing. I've only whittled on about it on top of the original video. This box here has actually got all the different teleporters. There's different styles of teleporters for things, and they all link to the servers and give you all this great information in our destination guide. Don't know why I said this, because I've made another video already with that information on. Which is really good. Savannah Joy says hi alone. So anyway, I'm just going to adjust making a video. It doesn't last long, does it? Won't be a second. Can you get? I'll finish the video. Otherwise, I'm going to get involved in a technical support call. Okay, she messaged me. Okay, have a lovely day, everybody. Have a lovely new year. Have a really, really good 2024. Any questions, please contact me on the grid. You can get to me by just going to search like that, and when you go our search page up, you'll see Lone Wolf is online, and I think you can just find me on the people section. Add me as a friend, we'll have a chat, or you can join our Discord and chat on there, and that's really cool. Thank you very much. Have a lovely new year. I think I'm finally finished. Right, okay, now for a little cup of tea.